when I got here and then realized I can actually let my guard down, that not all women are going to be hoes, are going to be cooperative, and also no women are going to be traditional. Whew, sigh. Finally, breath of fresh air. If that right there isn't safety, I don't know what is. Hey guys, it's me again, Jay, the Black Filipino TV. Now today we're gonna get into this video, guys. But before we get into it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get all of my content as soon as it drops. This video is gonna be titled "The Expat's Greatest Fear and the Safety a Filipino Provides." Now, guys, you're thinking, what safety is it that a Filipino can provide an expat? Oh, it is a safety if you choose wisely. There is a great safety, and this is why guys are coming here, for that safety. Let's hop right into it. Guys, this actually is a personal experience, all right? Now, think about it. Expat's greatest fear and the safety a Filipino provides. Now, when I first came over here into the Philippines, right, I'm coming from the land of the whole phase, okay? And what do I mean by the land of the whole phase? You guys already know what I'm talking about, right? So, me coming over here, I didn't watch any videos. You know, I didn't watch videos that I make now. I didn't watch expats videos, and then even in expats videos, they weren't talking about this stuff, right? So I came over here, and if I would have had a guide, or if there would have been someone guiding me, there wouldn't have been any guides on what to look for, right? Now, I got over here, I'm thinking automatically, it's gonna be like where I'm from, guards totally up. So when I got here and then realized I can actually let my guard down, that right there was the safety. And let me tell you, man, that safety is sweet. To know that a woman is not going to just be uncooperative. I can't even say that a woman is going to be masculine to me, because that's what's happening right now in the West. A lot of women have masculine traits. They don't mean it. They don't know they're masculine traits. Like today, I was in Austin Holloman's live, and a lady she said she needed a man that makes 100K because she makes 70K.
What are the financial ones from a man?
So for me, I would equally like somebody to be making the same amount as money as me. But if I'm talking about being in a relationship with a man, when it comes to marriage wise, at least like my significant other to make 100,000.
Then she said she was actually helping the man out and telling the man what he needs to do, and she didn't even realize she was saying that she dictated to the man. And then when I asked her the question, well, it sounds like you was dictating to him, because it seems like it wasn't anything that he wanted to do. It was one of those situations where it's like, okay, you need to make more money, so I'm going to help you. And she was doing that. With me, what happened with me, a lot of guys already know my story, but not everyone knows it, is I got that cooperation, okay? And the safety part is the safety and feeling comfortable that not all women are going to be hoes. And knowing also that women are going to be cooperative, and also no women are going to be traditional. That's the word I'm looking for. I officially got here and seen it, because everything that happens online, I'll be honest with you, I was dating online, right? And I wouldn't really even suggest that to a lot of you guys now, because a lot of guys are going to be online and man get taken for a doozy, and then blame it on all Filipinas or blame it on all Colombian women, Dominican women, wherever you're from. And that's just not the case. A lot of times, women are going to be hardworking naturally in the Philippines. You know, so a lot of guys saying, oh, you know, they just want a green card.
These women are in dire financial need. And going to these countries with to get a wife who needs a green card to escape extreme poverty.
No. People think that Colombian women just want American passports. Like, quieres un pasaporte americano.
No.
Nah, she doesn't care.
They just want this, they just want that. That's the low-hanging fruit guys are getting. What it is guys are selecting low-hanging fruit, and that's what you're going to get when you get low-hanging fruit. But the safety, man, woo, the safety is great. And what I mean by it's great is that feeling of, I even said in a live stream, and I don't believe in meditation, But if you're a meditating guy, you could say, whew, Sally, finally, breath of fresh air. You know, it's kind of like women used to make those Waiting to Exhale movies, right? That's how it is for guys nowadays. Guys, this is the new Waiting to Exhale. Me coming to the Philippines was a Waiting to Exhale for a man. Think about that. That's deep. It was Waiting to Exhale. I'm telling you, man, whew, I got a crazy idea. I can't even say it because it's a big idea. But seriously, I think you guys already know what I'm kind of talking about. But seriously, it's really that bad. And when you can have a breath of fresh air, it happened with my wife. You know, I told her, and I told a lot of you guys in the live stream before, I said, hey, look, if it's something you want to tell me, it's alright, I can take it. Because I was used to it all. I mean, when I'm saying I'm used to it all, I was even used to doing it all. You know, I was used to even banging girls and then them having boyfriends, and it was nothing. And women just, sex is just the everything thing to do. Don't get me wrong. There's women like that in every country. There's hoes everywhere. But at the same time, even getting the hoe, you know, she's going to be feminine. And that's the crazy thing. Still, with the Filipina, having that woman that doesn't mind doing the extras, that doesn't mind going above and beyond, the safety in that too. I'm coming from a place where, and it happened with me in past relationships, women were just naturally lazy. Because that was in their, they were in their natural feeling. You know, when you're dealing with a woman for a month or months at a time, she lets her guard down. When the Filipino lets her guard down, it's pretty much not letting her guard down, because that's just what she's going to do anyway. She's just going to be loving anyway. So you can find yourself in a relationship years later and it's still like day one. You know, I've been in my marriage for 7 years and it still feels like day one. I'll be honest with you. The same disagreements we had before we got married is the same disagreements we have now. And I kind of could tell that. You know, when we were first in the getting to know each other stages, because you know, you don't really know a person till you see them in person, but we're getting to know each other, living with each other for months, and it's before we got married. And I said, yeah, I can see myself marrying her. If this is all we can have disagreements about, I can see this working. And you know what? Years later, the same thing. It's the same disagreements. Not nothing crazy. Not nothing like, oh, why didn't you cook dinner yesterday? You know, why didn't you wash the clothes? Women may see this and say, oh, he's looking for a mate.
I have seen the trend of men jumping online talking about how they are sick of women in America and how they're going to get their passports and go overseas and find them a wife. When the truth of the matter is, you don't want a wife. You want a slave. You want a maid.
No, it's not that. It's nothing you could say to us guys now that's going to turn us away from what we're doing. You know, because I've seen it. I've been living it firsthand for 7 years. And my greatest fear has been conquered. Because really it was an anxiety. Men feeling anxiety a lot of times when they're coming from women in the West. And it's really, a Filipina, it's really cheaper to keep her. And I'm going to get into that in another video. You know, because right now these women in the West, it's expensive to be with. These women is like a whole nother, it's like a whole nother income. Being with a woman out there, you're paying like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a year. Just on dates and stuff like that. It's crazy. And how is a man gonna feel safe like that, right? How are you gonna feel safe? And that's another way you're gonna feel safer here too. When you're dealing with a woman that's just wasting your money, you know. Out here you can get a woman and start investing and stuff. That right there is another safety net. Because guys want to deal with women, especially guys that are growing. Another safety I got was with, she actually helped me grow. Actually, I was able to step back and tell her, hey, look, I'm doing this. I need this, 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 and this from you. And right from day one, no problem. Let's make it happen. If that right there isn't safety, I don't know what is. Especially a man coming out here at 34 years old, right? I'm not retired yet. So a man not retired yet, a lot of guys are going to have anxiety, you know? Say, man, I don't know if I can move out in the Philippines. I'm not retired. I'm not sure. I've never seen anyone really do it. Or not even just that, I just don't have, a lot of guys don't have it in them. But I'll tell you this, man. If you get with the right woman out here, she'll be your backbone for you. If you know how to lead her. That's the thing too. Guys can't be lackadaisical or even nonsensical with their plans. You have a set plan, plan it right, plan it out in the future, or and plan it months ahead, and have yourself situated, but you got that all set, a lot of times a woman's just going to get in line with you. Not get in line like I tell you what to say and you do it. Even though it's somewhat going to be like that. Just facts. As a man, we're men. It probably has to be like that. My situation's like that. I'm going to be honest with you. But it's cooperation, just not just like, oh, do this, do this, do this. And that right there is safety. And then too, with Filipinas, at the same time, they don't play that. They don't play that. So when I see these videos of women saying, oh, Filipinas a slave, I'm like, that ain't my woman. I said it plenty of times in live streams too. You guys know. I said, man, Kay don't play. And then some guys who are a little bit slow in the head will say, oh no, she's just barking at you. Like, no. If you ain't right, a Filipino will let you have it, but then she will still get in line with right that same day. It's not. There's no grudges. That's what safety is as well. There's no grudges. There's no woman that'll gonna be quiet and hold a grudge, even though you have Tampo, right? Tampo's a thing out here, but that goes away the same day. Tampo doesn't usually go into weeks later. Where you in the West, you have a woman that'll be planning on you like, it's like you're living with your worst enemy sometimes. Is that safe? Of course, as a man, you're not gonna be scared of a woman, but you're not gonna feel secure in that. And then at the same time, what makes you feel, why you won't feel safe is because women won't put themselves out there. They won't lay their heart all out on the line. A Filipina is gonna lay her heart out on the line. So you're gonna go, wow, that's what happens with guys. That's why that safety is real, because the guys are gonna say, wait a minute. And then they see it later. Think about that, right? Think about you with a woman, she's acting this way on the first month, right? And then the year goes by, you're like, hold up. She didn't change? She's still the same person. She didn't turn into a chameleon, right? Because a lot of women that's chameleon in the West. They'll be this way for a certain time, and then they'll switch up on you. And when you see a woman consistent, and that's the thing too, you give it that year test, and wow, she's still the same. And don't get me wrong, that won't be the case with every Filipina. So you gotta choose wisely. You do. Anywhere you go, you have to choose wisely. But that's it, guys. That's what happens when you go out and get with a Filipina, and there's many guys doing it. You can't stop guys from making these choices. You can't stop guys from going to Thailand, the Philippines, pretty much all over the world. All over the world, black men, white men are going. It's not just black guys. Same thing like even with the men getting the hate. The white men were getting the hate years ago. They had it actually the worst. I'm not even trying to say that we don't have it bad now, the black brothers, but they've been getting it too, because feminists started with white women. So they've been hearing it forever. It's just the same reason why the white manosphere was around before the black manosphere. Because it started with white women being feminists, Now it's us getting it. But yeah, everyone's getting it. And that's it. Guys want to have that safety to say, man, I want to go somewhere where women are going to be consistent. Women will be consistent. But you still have to be wise and choose wise. I know I said it twice. I said a couple of things twice. But still, that's because it's important. As you guys seen, it's a true thing, and this happens for a lot of guys. And a lot of guys get over here and they get to, I talked about it one time on a live stream, they get to like a breath of fresh air. It truly is, and I want that for a lot of you guys, man. I want it for a lot of you guys. I feel like if a lot of you guys are working now and you don't know how to get over that hump and get rid of the jobs you're doing now, because it happens, A lot of guys are doing regular manual labor and don't want to take the risk of doing what it takes to work online and get over to another country. I've been doing it for 7 years. If I did it, you can do it too. So definitely look me up. You can contact me at blackfilipino@gmail.com. I'm willing to help, guys. Peace out. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation by PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger and not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home, so you'll see them there. You can book it there. you can get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. Once again, that's foxtonomy.creator-spring.com, and get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. There's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.